Good morning, one and all. Myself, Bhavani from Civil Department. I am working as Assistant Professor in Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today, I am going to give lecture on composition characteristics of good bricks and also tests of types of tests on bricks. Okay, going to the what is meant by this brick means it is nothing but a type of block that can be used to build walls, pavements, and also other elements in the masonry construction. Elements nothing but walls, columns, beams, etc. We have. Okay, this brick can be used in every aspect of this civil engineering. Okay, why? Because without any brick nowadays there is no construction at all. And this brick is very important to build this walls, columns, beams, etc. And it denotes a block composed of, firstly, it denotes a block composed of dried killing, but is now also used informally to donate other chemically cured construction blocks also. Means nowadays we are having different types of bricks here. In that one, silica lime is also one of the type, and that can be used for the aesthetic purpose also nowadays. Okay. And these bricks can be joined using this mortar, adhesives, and or by interlocking them. Actually, in the below figure, you can see this one. This is nothing but by using this mortar, we are just interlocking the bricks. Each bricks we are going to interlock here. Okay. And these are some of the structures of bricks. And here is some ancient structure that is Jetavana and Ramaya Stupa that is in Sri Lanka. It is one of the largest brick structures in the world. And the next is first one is in Iran, and the next is Germany. These are some of the most famous structures of bricks. Okay, and here it is one of the structure in India only. And okay, coming to the composition of good brick earth means, of course, if you are going to compare cement and also other things, means cement is having different types of chemical components there. And likewise, here also in the brick we are having different compositions, means likewise silica, aluminum, lime. These are all the different types of chemical compositions we are going to have in this brick. And it is this brick is largely used in any type of brick construction due to its chemical composition only. Because with respect to this chemical composition means, for example, we can take a silica. That the proportion of that silica in bricks can be about 50 to 60%. Means excess amount of silica also, it may damage the overall brick. Okay, that's why we are going to use almost with respect to 50 to 60% only. And by using this brick, we are going to construct many constructions, and it is mainly with respect to economy also. It is that cost of that brick is also very less, and there is no maintenance cost for this one. So that's why in every aspect from ancient days to nowadays, now modern age also, we are using these bricks only because of their low cost and also low maintenance also. And that quality of that brick will be very good when compared with these chemical compositions. And here you can see below, it is the table of different chemical composition. In that one, first one is silica, and this silica should be having the amount of 50 to 60%. And next is alumina. This aluminum will be 20 to 30%. Means this is the normal chemical proposition that can be used in this brick. Means excess of this silica, lime will directly that will decompose that brick. Means breaking of that brick or shrinkage will be there after the construction. That's why we are going to use only normal proposition. Means this is the limit proposition for the bricks. Okay, and likewise lime should be 5 to 10%. Next, iron oxide less than 7%, and alkalis less than 10%, and last one will be magnesia. This can be about less than 1% only. And these are the different types of chemical compositions, means ingredients that is having the chemical proposition of 50 to 60%, 20 to 30%. These are the different ingredients that are going to present in the brick. Okay. And next, we will be going to study about deeply of this chemical compositions. First one is silica, and this silica chemical composition is SiO2, and this one is having the major role because it is if this silica is present in the brick means it is nothing but the shape formation of any bricks earth. And in the composition of the good brick earth, the percentage of the silica that is having the good brick earth, that can be lies between 50 to 60% itself. Okay, 50 to 60% means if the silica that prevents the raw brick from cracking, shrinking, and also wrapping means it can offer a uniform shape. Of course, we are brick size will be 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter. This is the standard brick size. Means after this cleaning, molding, everything means our brick should be very strong when we are going to, for the construction process. That's why that raw brick should avoid all this cracking, shrinking, and also wrapping, because it can if these shrinking, cracking will be there means then shape of that brick will be not in uniform shape. That's why these cracking, shrinking, and also wrapping should not be there. Why? Because the silica, it mainly prevents the raw brick from this cracking, shrinking. Okay, because it offers the uniform shape to the bricks. Okay, and its silica also having the highly responsible for the durability of bricks. Means durability nothing but lifespan of that bricks after the construction or before the construction. That bricks durability that can be depend upon means this silica itself. And excess of this silica, it results then it will leads to destroy the cohesion property. Cohesion property nothing but attractiveness between the particles. Okay, this cohesion property will destroys if you are going to use excess of this silica, and this bricks can end up to the brittle nature. This can engage to the highly brittle nature if you are going to use the excess amount of silica means. Okay, going to next one, alumina. And this alumina chemical composition is Al2O3. This is the chemical composition of this alumina, and it is second most major element of this good briquette. And this composition will be 20 to 30%, whereas silica will be 50 to 60%. And coming to this alumina, the content of that alumina content will be almost 20 to 30%. And this main function of this alumina is nothing but the molding ability. Means molding ability means it have to mold according to the shape only. Means this brick shape is rectangular shape, means that rectangular shape will be, this is the main function. Alumina will plays the major role for the molding process, because its key characteristic is nothing but the plasticity. If plasticity is there means that molding nature will be very easy to get because of this alumina. And this alumina is also gives the brick with better formation also. Means in silica, if the silica amount will be there means it will engage to the durability of the bricks. Whereas this alumina, it gives the better formation. It gives the better formation for these bricks. And when we are going to use excess amount of alumina means it leads to the shrinkage and also wrapping during the drying process. Means when we are going to dry these bricks means then if this alumina amount will be excess, we are going to add excess amount of alumina content means about 30%. If it is amount of this alumina is above 30% means it leads to the shrinkage and also wrapping when it will be in drying condition. Okay. Next one is lime. Lime nothing but it is having the chemical composition of CaCO3, and mainly lime percentage we are going to add in this brick formation is 5 to 10%. 5 to 10% we are going to add for the brick manufacturing. And main function of this lime is to prevent shrinkage of bricks during the drying condition only. Because in this drying condition, when that sun rays will be directly fall on these bricks, means if it is having any excess amount of alumina or silica, means it will lead to the shrinkage process. So this lime is the main ingredient to prevent the shrinkage of these bricks during this drying process. And it also acts as the flux. And it also acts as the flux. That's why whereas it acts as the flux, that's why it melts directly silica in clay. If in clay material, means bricks, means what we are going to manufacture that bricks with the clay only. Okay, if in this clay, if this lime acts as the flux, means it directly in clay silica will be there, that melts the silica in the that will be present in the clay, and thus it alternatively helps to bind it. Means when this lime is added to the bricks, means then that silica will be there in the clay. No, that silica will get melts into the clay. Then there will be binding nature between these two ingredients. Then that brick will get more plasticity. Okay. Whereas when this excess amount of lime is adding to the brick, means it produces a bad effect on the brick. Okay, bad effect on the brick, and it also deserted its shape also. Means excess amount of this lime, it also undergo, if this excess amount of lime is present, means there will be desertion of this shape also, and color will be changes from red to yellow. Actually brick color will be red only. Okay, the brick size is 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter, and it will be in rectangular color, and its color will be red. That's why if we are going to add excess amount of lime, means that color will be changes from red to yellow color. That's why we are not going to use this lime, excess amount of lime. Why? Because it will directly melts the brick, and also it will leads to the desertion of the shape of that brick also. Means that rectangular shape will be become like some trapezoidal shape, like this it will become. That's why we are going to maintain the percentage of lime from 5 to 10% only. Next, going to the next one, that is iron oxide. Mainly the chemical composition of this iron oxide is Fe2O3. Okay, and it offers mainly, this iron oxide, it offers mainly impermeability and also durability to the brick. Silica also, it gives the durability to the brick, whereas this iron oxide, it also impermeability and also it gives durability to the brick. Impermeability means what? Permeability nothing but if any liquid will be on the top surface of the bricks, means that moisture content will be deeply go into the overall structure of that brick. Okay, that's why this iron oxide, it will offer impermeability. Means there will be no pores or moisture content that will leads to the bottom of the brick. That will not be there here, because this when we are going to add this iron oxide, means it will offer impermeability and also durability to the structure. Mainly, what is the amount we are going to add for this add in the brick, means it will be about less than 7% only. Less than 7% we are going to add. Okay, and it also provides strength and hardness to the good brick. Okay, it will also provide the strength and hardness to the brick. And next one will be, it is also responsible for the color change with its percentage. Means if we are going to add more amount, means excess amount of iron oxide, means it will directly changes its color. Okay, it will directly changes its color. Whereas if you are going to add excess amount of this iron oxide in the brick, means then that red shape will be turns into dark blue or blackish color. Okay, means greater than greater than 7%, if we are going to add means that red color will be changes from dark blue or blackish color. Okay. If we are going to add less than 7%, then that color will be changes from red to yellow color. That's why we are going to add the normal, means limit will be there now, means less than 7% only we are going to add. That's why this if you are going to add excess amount means it will that color will be changes from red to dark blue color or blackish color. If we are going to add more less amount of this iron oxide means it will changes its color from red color to yellowish color. Okay. Next one is magnesia. This magnesia we are going to add is less than 1% only. We are going to add only less than 1% only. Mainly it offers a yellow tint to the brick. Means it will also strengthen the brick. Okay. And it also offers a yellow tint to the brick also. Mainly this magnesia is very responsible for the reducing shrinkage in the brick. Means shrinkage will not be there when this magnesia is present in the brick. That's why we are going to add only less than 1% of this magnesia to the brick for the reduction of this shrinkage process. If we are going to add magnesia in excess amount means that will leads to the decay of this brick earth. Decay nothing but decompose of this brick earth, means that brick will be breaks. Okay. Excess amount of this magnesia will leads to the decay of the brick earth. Okay. Next one is alkalis, and this alkalis percentage we are going to add in this brick is, in the manufacturing of brick is less than only 10%. Okay. And here magnesia will be having the less amount of ingredient we are going to add in this manufacture of brick. Okay. And in this alkalis we are going to add less than 10% for the good brick earth. Mainly these are mainly in the form of soda potash. Okay. And some powder like form will be there. This alkalis can be used for the manufacturing of brick. Mainly why? Because why we are adding this alkalis means it offers great value of fluxes. That is nothing but the fusion. Okay. That is nothing but the fusion. Great value of fluxes will be this makes the brick very strong. Means nothing but fusion will be very great when compared with other one. And mainly excess amount of this alkalis makes the clay unsuitable for the brick. If in the clay alkalis content will be excess amount means greater than this 10% means that clay is unsuitable for the bricks. And high use of this also causes efflorescence. Efflorescence nothing but on the surface of the bricks some white powder like form will be there. This is the here I have shown you the picture also, and on this bricks this is the efflorescence. This white layer you are seeing now, this white layer is called as the efflorescence. Means salt content, means salt soluble percentage will be increased by this high amount of this alkalis. That's why it causes the efflorescence. Means salt content on the brick will be like this. Okay. Next one, chemical composition. And this chemical composition of this good brick will means how much amount of the silica we are going to add, and how much amount of the alumina we are going to add. If we are going to add excess amount of the silica, what will happen? In this one, we are going to study about that. That is nothing but the chemical composition of clay bricks earth uses in excess proportion. Then it's behave like harmful ingredients. Okay. Means excess amount of these ingredients, if you are going to add in the bricks means that will leads to what? Means what are the harmful substances will be there in this one. Means we are going to study about that one. First one that will be that ingredient is silica only, and if we are going to add excess amount of this silica will that destroy the cohesion property. Nothing but attraction of the materials. means in bricks attraction of the materials will be there, means then there will be no shrinkage will be there. That's why we are going to add normal 50 to 60% amount of the silica for the manufacture of bricks. That's why if you are going to add excess, means it will directly destroys the cohesion property of the bricks, and this will leads to the highly brittle bricks. Highly brittle bricks. That's why we are not going to add excess amount of silica. And the next is alumina, means excess amount of alumina if we are going to add in the manufacture of this bricks, means it will directly directly affects the shrink and wrapping due to the excess use of this material, means ingredient. If you are going to add excess amount of this alumina, means it will turn into harmful ingredients in the good brick kits, because this brick material will get shrink or wrapping due to the excess use also. And next will be lime, and this excess use of this lime, it also provides bad effect on the brick to melt. Okay, because we want our brick like the rectangular shape, but if we are going to add extra amount of lime, means it will get a bad effect on the brick to automatically melt, and also this brick will loses its shape also. Next, if and this if you are going to add excess amount of lime, means then color change will be there, means from red color it will changes to yellowish color. And if this lime is used in lump also, means like lumps, if you are going to add this lime in lumps, means it will decrease moisture content. It will decrease moisture content, that is resulting in the disintegration of this brick also. And next one is magnesium. If you are going to add excess amount of this magnesium, means it can be directly affects the decay of the bricks, means decomposition of that bricks also. Next, excess use of this alkali, it will melt the bricks, and also it produce unsymmetrical one. Means symmetrical means what? Uniform. Means if we are going to add excess amount of this alkali, means it will melt the brick, and also it produce unsymmetrical one. That's why we are not going to use excess amount of this alkali. And next, if you are going to add excess amount of water, if you are going to add excess amount of water, it leads to the shrinking of that brick. Okay, shrinking of that brick. Next is, if you are going to add some organic material that can be available for the manufacturing of this bricks, means only some portion, means some percentage of that organic material only we are going to add. If we are going to add, means then it decreases its strength also. Okay, this if you are going to add this organic particles means we are going to manufacture this bricks by using clay only. If we are going to take the clay from the underground, means mainly we are going to take clay from the normal ground to the 20 centimeter depth. We have to trench that one. We have to dig the ground about 20 centimeter. Then only after that 20 centimeters clay will be there now. Okay, that clay we are going to take for the manufacturing. That's why in that taking of that clay, when these organic particles will be there, means that if you are going to add these organic particles to this brick manufacturing, means it will directly reduces strength. Okay, it will directly reduces the strength, and also it increases water absorption also. If it absorbs water absorption, means it will directly impose the decay of that brick, means a highly brittle nature will get to the bricks. That's why we are not going to add any type of organic particles in the manufacturing of brick. Mainly it will decrease the strength and also increase the water absorption also. And next is alkali only. Excess amount of this alkali, it will also it makes the clay unsuitable for the bricks, and it also if we are going to add high amount of this alkali means it will cause the efflorescence. Efflorescence means now only I show you the picture, that powder like layer that is present on the bricks, that is nothing but the efflorescence that will be present. Why it gets means because of excess amount of alkalis we are going to add. Next one, characteristics of this good bricks. For in this characteristics means how our brick should be there, means what is the shape of that one, what is the color of that one, what is the size of that one, means how we want our brick, means how we want our good brick, means these are the characteristics we are going to follow for the good bricks. First one is bricks should be uniform in color, size and also shape. Means already I told you the size of the brick is 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter. This is the standard size of this brick. That's why this brick should be uniform in color. Color means color is nothing but red. This is the color for the bricks. And next one is size. Size nothing but this is the size 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter. And shape nothing but rectangular shape. We want our brick in rectangular shape only. Okay. And standard size of that brick should be maintained. That is very, very important, because standard size I already told you, that is the standard size we are going to maintain for each and every brick. And also its shape is very important, its color is also very, very important. And they should be sound and compact. Means we are having one test for this bricks. That test is soundness test. If you are going to take two bricks, means we are going to deeply hit that two bricks. When that we are going to hit these two bricks, means some good sound should be there. If that sound is not, some low sound will be there, means that brick is not useful for the construction process. That's why sound should be compact. And this good brick should be sound and also compact. And these, when we are going to use these bricks for the construction process, means it should be free from cracks, and some of the flaws nothing but air bubbles should not be there, and stone modules should not be there, with sharp and square edges should be there. Means this if this is our rectangular brick, means these edges, these sharp edges should be there. Sharp edges should be there for each and every brick. Okay. And these bricks should not absorb more than 1/5 part of their own weight of water when it is immersed in the water for 24 hours. Here we are having absorption test, and in this absorption test, when we are going to dip this brick in water for 24 hours, after taking after 24 hours we can take out that brick, means after weighing that brick, means that should not absorb more than 1/5 of their own weight. Okay, that is the main test. If you are going to test that brick, it is good quality or bad quality, means absorption test should very, very necessary. Okay. And that compressive strength of this brick should be in the range of 2000 to 5000 psi. Psi nothing but what? Per square inches. 2000 to 5000 per square inches. That is the compressive strength of this brick. Nothing but in Newton per mm square. It should be about 15 to 35 Newton per mm square. Okay. And next will be, this brick should be soundproof. Mainly after construction of this, that brick should be soundproof. Okay. And next is, brick should be non-inflammable and non-incombustible. Means if that construction site will occurs by the fire, means that brick should be non-inflammable and it is also incombustible also. Next is, salt attack hampers the durability of earth. Salt attack nothing but what? Efflorescence. Here you can see, this is the effluence that is occurred on the surface of this brick. That's why if this salt content will be there, means salt content will be there in that brick, means when this brick is exposed to the sun and also to the ice, snow, likewise when this exposed to the ice, snow and also some crystal type ice also, that layer will be, this salt layer will be forms after the 24 hours. That's why the salt content should not be there in the bricks. Why? Because it will directly hampers the durability of the brick. And this presence of this excess soluble salts means if that brick is having the salt content, means it will directly causes the effluence. Now only I told you that if this brick is having any salt content that can be soluble in the bricks, means it can directly cause the effluence. That's why the percentage of this soluble salts nothing but sulfates of calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, it should not exceed 2.5% for the burnt bricks. Okay. Here in this burnt bricks, these soluble salts nothing but potassium, sodium, magnesium, that should not exceed 2.5% in the burnt bricks. And next is this brick should not change in volume when wetted. Means we are going to if we are going to add water to that brick, means it should not change its volume, means its shape should not be changes when it is in wet condition. Next is it should neither overburnt or underburnt. Means if you are going to manufacture any bricks, means we are going to burn that bricks, then only it will get the strength for that bricks. That's why we are going to burn these bricks at a certain temperature like 1100 degrees Celsius. When we are going to do this process, means this brick should neither overburnt or underburnt. Okay. Next, thermal conductivity of this brick is also should be very low, because as it is desirable that a building built with them should be cool in summer and also warm in winter. That's why this bricks should be having the thermal conductivity should be very low. Okay. And next one is it should be free from lime pitting. Means if lime content means if it is having calcium carbonate, means then it will leads to the development of quick lime. Okay. Lime pitting nothing but what? If in this when in brick there will be calcium carbonate, means when this calcium carbonate, it will slowly it will leads to the excess amount of this quicklime. Then this quicklime will forms this lime pitting. That's why this lime pitting should not be there for in this bricks. It should be free. Bricks should be free from lime pitting. These are the very important characteristics that should be present in the brick. Okay. Next is types of tests of bricks. Means after going to the some manufacturing process, we are going to done these tests. Manufacturing process nothing but for the construction process. For the construction process, before going to for the construction process of these bricks, we are going to do these 8 tests. Means the first one is absorption, crushing test, hardness test, shape and size, color test. Everything we are going to do. Okay. And going to the first one, there is a absorption test. And in this absorption test, what is the process we are going to follow? Means first one, firstly we have to take a brick. Means after the means molding, burning, everything of that one after the manufacturing process of that brick. Firstly, take any brick. Okay. After taking that brick, we are going to take the weight. We can take that weight. Okay. And we are after taking that weight, we are noting it as some W1. Okay. W1, we are going to note that one. After that one, then after we are going to, after weighing that brick, we are going to dip that brick in the water for about what means 24 hours period. 24 hours we are going to dip that overall brick in the water for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, take out that brick. Then we are going to weigh that wet brick and note down that value. We have to note down that value. After noting down, then we are going to take the difference between this dry brick and also wet brick. That is nothing but the amount of water absorption that is present in the brick. Okay, and for the good quality, means after completion of that of this test, what is the amount should be there? Means see here, for a good quality brick, the amount of water absorption should not exceed 20% of the weight of that brick. Means weight of that dry brick, when we are going to compare this dry brick and also wet brick, that amount should not exceed 20% of the weight of the dry brick. Okay, next test is crushing test, and in this crushing test we are going to in this crushing strength of this bricks, it can be determined by placing bricks under the compression testing machine. Okay, after the manufacturing of this brick, directly take that brick and kept under the compression testing machine. After placing the brick in compression testing machine, we are going to apply load on that one. Okay, we are going to apply load on that one. Means at a certain point, at a certain load, it will automatically means that brick will fails at a certain load. Okay, and we are going to find out the crushing strength value of that one. Minimum crushing strength that should be there for the brick, for the normal brick, is 3.5 Newton per mm square. Minimum will be 3.5 Newton per mm square. If it is less than 3.5 Newton per mm square, means it is not useful for the construction purpose. Okay, minimum amount of crushing strength of that brick should be normally 3.5 Newton per mm square. If that value means 3.5 Newton per mm square, it is less than 3, if that one is less than 3.5 Newton per mm square, means it cannot be useful for the construction purpose. That's why we are going to do this crushing strength test. By this one, we are going to note down the what is the amount of that minimum amount of that crushing strength value of that brick. After that one only, if that brick crushing strength is normally greater than or equal to 3.5, means then only we are going to use that for the construction process. Then we are not going to use that. If it is less than, means we are not going to use. It cannot be used for the construction process. Next one is hardness test. Means in this hardness test, what we are going to do means, first to take 2 or 1 brick we are going to take. After taking that brick, by using that fingernail or some sharp tool, we are going to scratch on that brick. If there is no scratch impression on that brick, means that it is a hard brick, and this can be used for the construction process. Okay, here what we are going to do means, we are going to test here what is the hardness, means hardness test, hardness nature of that brick we are going to know. Here, if it is a good brick, it means it should resist scratches against the sharp things. Sharp things nothing but we are going to take nothing but our fingernail or the sharp tool. We are going to just scratch on the, by using this fingernail and also sharp tool, we are going to scratch on that brick. Then what will happen means, if after scratching that impression will be clearly seen, means that brick cannot be useful for the construction process. If there is no scratch impression on that brick, means that can be tell as hard brick, and it can be used for the construction process. And next one is shape and size test. Normally, what is the size of that standard brick size is 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter, and that shape of that brick should be rectangular shape. Firstly, what we are going to do in this test means, first we are going to take almost 20 bricks randomly. Okay, 20 bricks randomly from the brick group. After that one, we are going to stack them along with its length, breadth, height, etc. And then you can see in this picture. In this picture, they take 20 bricks. Okay, they took already 20 bricks, and they arranged that bricks according to their length, breadth, and also height. After arranging them, just we are going to compare that bricks, means what if the shape is correct, or if the size is correct or not, and it is qualified for the construction purpose or not. Just by seeing here only, we can easily tell. If all the bricks are a similar size, means here you can see here some of the bricks will be in similar size and some of the bricks are not in similar size. That's why if each and every brick are in similar size, means then they can be qualified for the construction process. Okay. Next is color test, and in this color test, what we are going to do means, just we have to see the color of that brick. Means for the good briquette, means just it should possess bright and uniform color throughout its body. Means from its length to breadth to height, in every aspect of that brick, each and every part of that body, it should possess the uniform color, and it can be in bright color also. Okay. Likewise, we are going to do another test, that is soundness test. And in this soundness test, what is the process we are going to follow means, just we have to take 2 bricks here. Okay, after taking the 2 bricks, we are going to what we are going to do in this soundness test means, we are going to show the nature of the bricks against the sudden impact. Means here we are going to observe the sudden impact that can be caused by the 2 bricks here. For this one, we are going to take 2 bricks randomly. Okay. After taking these two bricks randomly, we are going to after taking the 2 bricks in our hands, just we are going to stuck that bricks with one another. Okay, stuck with one another. Then that sound produced can be clear belling sound. Okay, clear bell ringing sound. If that sound is bell ringing sound, means it can be used for the construction process, and that brick should not break also. That's why it's said to be good brick. Okay, after stucking 2 bricks together, means that sound should be like some bell ringing sound, and that brick should not be break at that time. When we stuck together, means that bricks should not break, and also that sound should be like bell ringing sound. Then that bricks can be useful for the construction process only. Next one, structure of that bricks. And in this structure of that bricks, here we are going to know the structure of that bricks. For that one, just take 1 brick randomly from the group, and we are going to break that one. We are going to break that brick. After breaking that one, we are going to here observe the inner portion of that brick clearly. Means after breaking that one, just we are going to see the inner portion of that brick, and that inner portion should be free from lumps, and it also should be homogeneous. Means after seeing the inside part, means it should be free from lumps, and it also should be homogeneous throughout its structure. That is nothing but the structure of that bricks. Next one is, this is the last one, efflorescence test. And in this efflorescence test, what we are going to do means, if a good quality brick, it should not possess any soluble salts. Soluble salts means what? Potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium. These are all the soluble salts. If these soluble salts are present in this bricks, means then it will cause the efflorescence on the brick surface. Here you can see this powder type one, and this powder type one, it is nothing but the soluble salts, means salt content present on the brick surface. Firstly, what we are going to do for this efflorescence test means, to know the presence of these soluble salts, just take one brick and place that brick in the water bath for 24 hours. For 24 hours, we are going to keep this brick in the water bath, and it can be dried in the sunshade. Sunshade nothing but we are going to after taking that brick from the water bath, we are going to expose that brick to the sun radiations. Okay, after expose that one, we are going to observe the brick surface thoroughly. If there is any white or grey color deposits, means then it contains soluble salts. Okay, soluble salts, and that bricks cannot be useful for the construction process. What we are going to, why we are doing this test means, to know the, if our brick is having any soluble salts, we are going to know here. Okay, for that one, just we are going to take one brick, and after taking that brick, we are going to keep that brick in the water bath for 24 hours. After 24 hours, take out that brick and dry in the sun radiations. Okay, after drying process, we are going to see that brick very thoroughly. That brick surface we are going to see very thoroughly. If there is any white or grey layer, grey powdered deposits that can be seen on the brick surface, means that contains the soluble soils and that cannot be used for the construction process. This is about the efflorescence test. Okay, that is all about the bricks topic, means characters, what are the characteristics, what are the compositions, and what are the different types of tests we are going to conduct on the bricks. Okay, I hope everyone understand. Thank you everyone.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.